One, two, get down. Get down. Two, one, two, get down.
What is the deal, beautiful people? My name is Ramon. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you like what you see. Don't forget, if you like it, hit that subscribe button. Today's topic is about a project I've been working on for a little over 3 years. Sounds crazy to say that. From inception to actually executing and to getting it all together. It was a little over 3 years it took to get this project done. And Black Excellence is the name of the project. And this project is one of the few things that I've done in my photography career that is sort of it's for me, and it's for me first, and then for me to share otherwise. And when I say for me, it's a little unique because it's really about a close subset of friends, and it's really a message to the closest people to me. And how this project was conceived, there was a conversation I was having with some close friends about the state of really just Black people in America, and the conversation about equality and will things ever be equal. I had the perspective that we are very much still in the fight as a people in America, Black people in America, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to be hard work, but I do believe that there's a day, maybe I won't see it, but my kids will probably reap the benefits of this, where equality will be the norm. And I know you're always going to have your bad actors and your outliers, but I think we're working to a place where equality is going to be the norm. And one of my friends didn't share that sentiment, and it was really and truly it was heartbreaking, and I really respect his reasoning behind it, and in doing some soul searching, because it's not about changing his mind and how he perceives things. It's about offering him an extra blanket of comfort to put his mind at ease, because I feel like he's very much not at ease. And it's hard, and I know it's hard to see progress when you're still in the trenches fighting. So this project was about taking Black men that are closest to me and showing them just how amazing they are. And in doing so, redefining the nomenclature around what we call Black excellence. I often felt like when someone says Black excellence, you are talking about a Jay-Z or Puff Daddy or Barack Obama or a LeBron James, Michael Jordan. Like, you're talking about these wildly influential, super rich figures who, whatever their journey was, they got to the top, and now they're here for all the glitz and glamour. And I really want to redefine that. That's not Black excellence. You know, the Black man's plight is inclusive of so many things. You know, in the workplace, as a professional Black man, you need to work twice as hard as your non-Black counterpart just to be included in the conversation. You know, rising to that challenge is Black excellence, right? You know, as a Black man, one of the real problems we have in our impoverished societies and in our middle class societies is the lack of a male figure in the household. And I know so many Black men around me who are there for their children. That is Black excellence. Breaking that cycle is Black excellence. And also part of that conversation is a commitment to your woman, and I'm not going to say a Black woman, but a commitment to your woman, whoever she may be. Marriage Most of my friends, if they are in a relationship, then they are married. That is Black excellence. It's these things that these paths, these ideals that these men implore in their everyday lives that are not the norm in our Black culture, that needs to be celebrated and outlined, and it needs to be coined as excellence, and in the context of the entire project, Black excellence. And that is why I chose these gentlemen, these Black men as my subjects. And that's what it's about. For the closest Black men to me, and it's their stories, and it's their stories told from their perspectives, and also from my perspective on why they're Black excellence, because I think this is a gift. One of the biggest gifts I could give to them is to open their eyes to my perspective on just how fucking dope they are. And hopefully in their everyday life, it can put them at ease, and at least some sort of percentage make them comfortable, and allow them to really gain that confidence about themselves to do even more. So yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That's what the project is about. And it's finally live. You can find the links to it in the description below, and I would love for you guys to check that out, and come back in the comment section and tell me what you think. And I know I've got some influential people following me, and if you think you know someone who needs to see this project and who needs to see the message, please share it. If you know someone who can help this message, this project be amplified, share it to that person as well. I welcome every bit of exposure this project can get. But going back to my original sentiment, this project is so meaningful to me because it's truly a gift that I'm giving to those around me, that can really help them get farther and really just embellish in the person that they are. And I think that's super powerful. Like the video if you like it. You can dislike it, that's okay too. Don't forget to subscribe, because YouTube tells me there's a ton of you who watch these videos on a regular basis, but you aren't subscribed. So yeah, that would mean a lot if you subscribe to the channel. Before I get out of here, the last bit of context to this project, there's a ton of context actually. Excuse me. There's a lot about it that you may not see on first glance. And the idea was to debut the work in a gallery somewhere in Brooklyn. But because of COVID-19, I had to really contemplate releasing it online or just waiting it out. But since the outbreak of the racial unrest that's been going on in America, I thought there was no better of a time to release this project than now. So I released it on my website. But some of you may notice some things, like the subjects all have their shirt off, right? And this was very purposefully done. And every body of work that you put out there as an artist should some sort of way reflect who you are. And these gentlemen, you know, these strong statured men with no shirt on and chiseled physique, they represent a lot of my insecurities as a person, because I would never feel comfortable just taking my shirt off in front of people as a bigger guy. It's just not my comfort zone. And this is something that they willingly do and feel comfortable doing so. So it even furthers that narrative of, you guys may look to me as some sort of inspirational figure, but I'm looking back to you as an inspirational figure, because there's things that you guys can do inherently as just you're comfortable being in your skin that I wish I could do. And then also, a lot of all of these images actually are in the same setting. They are in the living room of my apartment. by the light. Very natural light, very purposefully lit. All natural light, no artificial light. I wanted it to be very raw, very authentic. And the idea is, not only are you comfortable in your own skin to not wear a shirt and just be who you are, but you're doing so in my apartment, which is for me one of the only really safe places I feel I don't have to put on a personality as a Black man. I feel totally within my comfort zone. And a lot of the gazes I wanted to capture was these guys in my comfort zone, a safe space, in their own skin, sharing that comfortability, looking out toward the world, a world where they can't do the same without judgment, despite the fact that they are well-achieved individuals. Black excellence. My name is Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace.
1, 2, get down.